Eli Lilly is flexing its muscles, sending out cease and desist letters that many see as bullying tactics to stop healthcare providers from offering cheaper compounded versions of their weight loss drugs. But there's a glimmer of hope. Lilly's interpretation of the regulations is overly aggressive in their favor, of course, and it turns out the FDA is currently working to determine if the available supply of Tirzepatide would meet their definition of a resolved shortage. As I said, glimmer of hope. Could the FDA step in to protect our access to these crucial medications? Let's dive in and see what this means for you. Good morning, everybody. This is the Downsize. Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, let me tell you a little bit about it. But before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe, ring the bell so you never miss an update. This is the channel where my wife Lorraine and I tell our GLP-1, Zepbound, Mounjaro, and Tirzepatide stories, as well as all the other GLP-1, semaglutides, Rybelsus, you name it. And we bring you the latest news and insights. So, of course, this morning, it's all about the news and insights. Today is Thursday, August 15th, and it's been an exciting week for news in the GLP-1 world. And it just keeps coming with Eli Lilly doing their best to make themselves look like the bad guys. I'm Christopher Durham, and I've lost 76 pounds since September of 2023 using these powerful medications. So I've actually used a combination of compounded Tirzepatide, Zepbound, and Mounjaro, all working in conjunction with my local physician, and the switch largely coming because of shortages induced by Eli Lilly. So, no medication, can't take it. I can tell you over the course of that time, I have seen no difference in efficacy between compounded Zepbound and Mounjaro. I've seen no side effects, and I've consistently lost weight. So it's worked great for me. These are powerful medications, and as you can tell, it's very personal for us. Today, we're discussing the continuing saga of Tirzepatide, Zepbound, and Mounjaro, Eli Lilly's blockbuster weight loss medications. Eli Lilly demands that doctors stop selling compounded versions of their drugs, but the FDA has something to say about it, and let's get into the details. Eli Lilly has recently issued a wave of cease and desist letters to U.S. healthcare providers. We've talked about this a couple of times this week and in the last few weeks, demanding that they stop promoting compounded weight loss drugs. This bold move comes as the supply of their key medications improves, but many of our community continue to say that they're still out of stock, that there are shortages. If you currently have a prescription for Zepbound and Mounjaro, please go to the FDA website and report the shortage. If you can't walk into a CVS or Walgreens, your local drugstore, and get the medication either same day or within a reasonable amount of time, go and report it. This is a consumer shortage. We want to make sure that the FDA has all of the data they need to make these decisions. As we reported earlier this week, these letters have targeted telehealth companies, wellness centers, med spas, and even brick-and-mortar clinics. Attorneys from Kirkland and Ellis LLP signed the letters on behalf of Eli Lilly, insisting that these providers cease the manufacture, promotion, and or sale of compounded versions of Lilly's branded medications. The FDA does currently allow compounders to step in and make versions while these drugs are in shortage. However, Eli Lilly CEO has indicated that the Zepbound shortage could be resolved very soon. We talked about this already. Although the FDA's website still lists it as ongoing as of this morning, Thursday, August 15th. So last video, and I won't run all the graphics this morning. Basically, if you go to the FDA website, at the top of the and search Tirzepatide, Zepbound, Mounjaro, at the top of it, it still says it's in shortage. You scroll down, the individual doses for the medications say they're available. So there's a good bit of gray area there. A Lilly spokesperson has stated that with the improved availability of their brand name drugs, compounded versions from state licensed facilities should no longer be sold. Here's the quote you've been waiting for. An FDA spokesperson told Bloomberg, or Ike Switelitz and Madison Mueller, the writers for Bloomberg, the FDA is currently working to determine if the available supply of Tirzepatide would meet our definition of a resolved shortage. This from Amanda Hills, the spokesperson for the agency. So it's not quite as cut and dry as Eli Lilly wants you to think. The FDA still thinks it's on shortage, and they are actually doing some investigations. To what level? Lord only knows. We'll have to wait and see. But the FDA's on it, so maybe this is going to work out. Interestingly, at least one telehealth company, Zappy Health, has already caved into the pressure and stopped offering these prescriptions to new patients. Their founder shared concerns with Bloomberg about battling well-funded corporations and criticized Lilly for deflecting blame for their own shortcomings. These new weight loss drugs from both Lilly and Novo Nordisk have been in shortage since early 2022, pushing compounded pharmacies to fill the gap. These compounded drugs, often cheaper for patients, have brought in as much as $1 billion a year for their makers. Under federal law, state-regulated compounders are only allowed to make these drugs regularly if the brand name versions aren't commercially available. The FDA uses data from the drug makers, so self-reported data from Eli Lilly or Novo Nordisk, to decide what's in shortage, and drugs can remain on the shortage list until manufacturers meet the demand and build up a sufficient safety stock. So, of course, this is a developing story. I'll say it again. If you currently have a prescription for Zepbound and Mounjaro and you are unable to fill that at your pharmacy, then please go and report it to the FDA site. I will put the link in the description to make sure the FDA needs the data to make the right decision. And it's critical that we all be able to maintain access to the medications that we need to manage the disease of obesity. You can be a part of this change, and we need your help. Make sure if you're talking about it on social media, hashtag report the shortage. Dave Knapp's brought out another great hashtag, so thanks, Dave, for that. This is a developing story. There's a lot being talked about out there. I wish I could tell you I knew how this was going to work out, but we simply don't. Right now, we need to all take care of ourselves and make sure we have the medications we need and advocate for the access and the pricing and everything that's going to make sure that we can manage our health. Thank you very much. We'll be keeping a close eye on how this unfolds. As always, consult with your healthcare provider before making any changes to your treatment plan. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification button to stay updated on the latest news, insights, and my wife and I's crazy adventures in the world of GLP-1 medications. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on The Downsized.